question. Why did they attack the United States? The United States has had the world in a constant state of war for over 100 years. Time and again, we have seen the catastrophic results of this belligerent, militaristic policy. These wars haven't led to resolution or peace. These wars have only led to more wars. The United States has set the agenda because they wielded the biggest stick. Well, no more. This is not the beginning of a war. This is the end of all wars.
After San Francisco, the entire free world turned against Atlas. Irons entrenched himself at his headquarters in New Baghdad. All communications ceased. Both sides knew what was coming. Our mission was to fly in with the 37th Airborne during the initial shock and awe campaign. From there, we would break off and infiltrate the Atlas Command Center, taking out Irons. For Cormac, it was the end of a journey. He'd been waiting 5 years for this day.
Last minute change of plan. We'll be flanking around from the east and the north, covering blue team on their sortie over the target.
Yes, sir. Guess I've got the soft option.
There are no soft options on the table. I just don't want all my assets in play at once. We're only gonna have one shot at getting the bastard.
That's all we'll need.
I know it. Just stay alive. You're our star witness when we drag his ass in front of the Hague.
Looking forward to it.
All right, good luck.
There was nothing more to say. We all knew what had to be done. This was the beginning of the end. For one of us.
Sentinel 2-1, approaching APC Romeo Victor North at Angels 5.
Roger that. Maintain low-level flight from there to New Baghdad. Kingpin out.
Sentinel flight. Fence in. Engage anything that doesn't...
What is going on, guys? Killamckillcam here with another episode of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. This is the campaign, and this is Chapter 12 called Throttle. And I'm going to show you guys how to get a couple trophies in this game. The first one you're going to see is going to be the Flying Ace Trophy. And basically what you got to do to get the Flying Ace Trophy, guys, is you see these little airplanes and the enemies on the ground. If you kill 10 enemies with, is it 10 or is it 20? Let me see here real quick. I may be wrong on the... Alright, it's 10. It's shoot down 10 foes with the machine gun. Line up the reticle with enemy aircraft and squeeze the aim button to bring them down. Avoid using your missiles on enemy planes until you earn this achievement. And I'm reading that from my Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Strategy Guide, guys. You know, the book that you can buy for the games. So basically, if you just hold in the aim button, it automatically shoots the machine guns when you hold in the aim button, and then the little red shit appears around the enemies. And basically, if you can get the little green circle near the red, all it has to do is overlap it a little bit, and it will automatically lock onto them. And you see me crash there, which is fine. I didn't edit that out for a reason, because I did not get this trophy on the first playthrough. I had to redo it a couple times, and if you crash, it's fine, because basically what's going to happen is it's going to send you back a little ways, and if you've already killed, you know, 5 and you kill 5 more, then you'll get the trophy. If you do not get the trophy by the time you get to the very end of these canyons, basically all you have to do is go back to your last checkpoint and then just do it again and again until you get the trophy. So it's real easy to get. Now this flying for me was a little difficult, and I know you guys are probably watching this video saying that I suck and that you could probably get this trophy on the first playthrough. That's fine, you know, different strokes for different folks, man. I'm never any good at flying. And this is even way easier than flying jets in the multiplayer on Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. I never was a big, huge fan of flying around in jets. I would rather have my boots on the ground, running and gunning, man. And I like going in guns a-blazing. And you can go in guns a-blazing in this jet. I just, like I said, would rather have boots on the ground, man, running and gunning. So anyways, if you reach this point and you haven't hit the trophy yet, haven't popped up yet, just go back to your last checkpoint and redo it again. And it's only 10 planes that you have to shoot down. Now, another trophy that I'm going to show you guys how to get is the Loud Enough For You. Now, there are other opportunities to get this trophy. I didn't get the trophy on this playthrough. I just wanted to show it to you guys in case you missed it. You can get this trophy on in Fission and in Crash, Collapse, Armada, and this is Throttle, and this is your last opportunity to get it. And basically all you have to do is you have to use your stem, and to use your stem you just press down on the D-pad, and as long as you press down on the D-pad, what happens is like this little sonic blast will go through the air, and you'll see the enemies grabbing their ears, and they'll be all hunched over, and it's really easy. All you have to do is kill 10 enemies. So with that being said, it's a real easy trophy to get, guys. And last night I did end up getting a platinum trophy. I got the 50 rounds, flip the map, basically on the XO challenge, when you're doing the waves of enemies. I found a spot in one of the maps, and I forget the name of the maps, but it's really easy. You can put your sentry guns down if you're using the Expert, the XO Expert, I think it's called. But anyways, what you have to do to get to flip the map is you have to survive 25 rounds of that bullshit. And then it flips and it goes back to round 1, because you think, after round 25, it would go to round 26, and then it would just keep getting harder and harder. But no, it doesn't. It goes from round 25 to round 1 squared, I guess you could call it. And then it goes back to the same enemies that you fought in the first time in round 1. And so basically all you have to do is do that twice. Now, it was difficult, and it does take several hours, and it's one of the harder trophies to get, man. I've been trying for at least 3 days to get it, and I've even gone on Twitter, I've gone on Facebook, and I've even asked friends of mine to help me. And a couple of my friends helped me a couple times, but the most we ever got, the highest I ever got by myself prior to last night, was level 14, and then even with my friends, getting past level 10 was very difficult. And then I finally unlocked the bonus round of zombies, got to play that. So if you guys missed that, I even put up a video of it, and it's the XO Survival Challenge trophy guide. And basically you get the XO Survival trophy if you survive the bonus round of zombies. And basically what you guys have to do, man, is you have to play like a shitload of rounds of XO Challenge, and then you have to unlock tier 1, and then you have to unlock tier 2, and then you unlock tier 3, and then you unlock tier 4, and then tier 4 is that riot map, the prison map. And then basically if you survive 10 rounds on the prison map, which is called riot, then you'll get a bonus round of zombies. And then if you survive the zombies, then you get to see the cool little cutscene where the guy with the English accent and the beanie cap comes and swoops you up in a helicopter, and then he's asking you if you're bit, and then he gets snatched out of the fucking helicopter by a zombie, and then it fucking goes to a black screen. And I think that is just a little teaser of what's to come with the DLC. Now, I didn't really particularly like the XO challenge on this game. I mean, it's boring at first, and then it just gets overwhelming, and it's just like there's not enough enemies, and the enemies are too hard to kill, where I wish there was more enemies that were easier to kill. And Modern Warfare 3 had a very similar challenge in their little wave, or I forget what the fuck it was called in Modern Warfare 3, but where you fight off waves of enemies, and then in between waves you can go to the little fucking boxes, you can upgrade your guns, you can buy fucking attack helicopters and payloads, and you can go and get a stinger for the fucking helicopter round. But then after that, I know it wasn't released right away, and I forget the name of the game mode, but basically there was several maps that you could do it on, and the enemies came in a helicopter, and they never stopped. You only got care packages that gave you sentry guns. You could freeze the time. You could get multipliers, where basically, you know, every time you killed an enemy, and plus when you killed an enemy, they dropped dog tags. So when you killed an enemy, you got an X number of points, and then when you got the dog tag, you got another X amount of points, and then once you got so many points, then they would drop a shit ton of fucking care packages, and you could get sentry guns, you could freeze the time, and basically when the time ran out, then you were done. There wasn't a number of waves that you had to survive. You just had to go as long as possible, and it just kept on getting harder and harder and more intense and more intense. And that one I liked, and if you're familiar with that one, then you know what I'm talking about. If not, you probably have no idea what I'm fucking talking about. But with that being said, I just wasn't a huge fan. I thought those two, the flip trophy and the flip flop trophy especially, were just extremely difficult to get. And basically they just wanted you to play the fucking shit so that you could see the zombies and be hyped up for the zombies. You know, they want their game to live as long as humanly possible. And Black Ops and Black Ops 2 did really well with zombies, and there's actually a huge cult following for zombies. People actually bought DLC just for the zombies and the new zombie maps. So I think they're going to take a card from Treyarch's book and try to extend the life of this game with zombies. And they just basically wanted you to play it as much as possible just to get used to it, and then they just wanted to tease you a little bit with the zombie mode. They basically just give you 2 minutes of zombies, and then that's it, and then a real cool movie scene to show you what's to come. So anyways, with that being said, this video is going to come to an end. I want to say, guys, thanks for stopping, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment in the section below. Tell me what you think of the videos, what you think of the commentary, what you think of the game, what you think of zombies. And then if you missed it, take a look at the zombie video that I posted. It's the XO Challenge Trophy Guide. And thanks for stopping, thanks for watching, and until next time, guys, peace.